What if I told you that a simple ingredient sitting in your kitchen right now could unlock more energy, better sleep, stronger performance, and even deeper confidence? Starting tonight, and you don't have to eat it. You just need to know where to apply it and how. This isn't hype. This is science-backed. And if you're a man over 40 or 50, this might be one of the most important health videos you'll watch all year. We're diving into a powerful nightly routine rooted in ancient Mediterranean wisdom and now validated by modern medical research. A natural, side effect-free protocol that supports your circulation, hormones, nerve function, and even your sexual health, without pills, without gimmicks, and without surgery. So don't click away. Give me 15 minutes of your attention, and in return, I'll show you how to harness olive oil in a way no one ever taught you, a way that could transform how you feel and how you function. This is about reclaiming your vitality, taking control of your aging process, and giving your body the care it truly deserves. Let's get started. Let's begin with a simple observation. Men in Mediterranean regions, like Greece, southern Italy, and coastal Spain, consistently report higher testosterone levels and lower rates of erectile dysfunction well into their 60s and 70s. Now, while their diets, rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and monounsaturated fats, certainly play a role, there's another practice we've largely ignored in the West: the therapeutic external use of olive oil on the body. In the traditional cultures of the Mediterranean, olive oil was used as much on the skin as in the kitchen. It was massaged into sore joints, scalp roots, and even intimate regions. Not out of superstition, but because of observable, beneficial outcomes passed down through generations. Recent dermatological and vascular studies now help explain why. Olive oil, specifically extra virgin olive oil, has a molecular composition that enables it to penetrate skin layers deeply. It's rich in bioactive compounds like oleic acid, squalene, polyphenols, and vitamin E, which possess well-documented anti-inflammatory and vasoactive properties. When applied topically, these compounds can influence local circulation, hormonal environments, and even nerve conductivity. Let's focus on practical application. The first and perhaps most overlooked zone is the lower abdomen, the area between your navel and your pubic bone. Why here? This region lies directly over the aorta and iliac arteries, the major vessels responsible for supplying blood to your pelvic organs, including the penis. Massaging warm olive oil in this area stimulates vasodilation and improves local blood flow. Combine this with the anti-inflammatory properties of olive oil, and you create a potent synergy that supports vascular health and testosterone production. Here's how to do it. Warm a tablespoon of high-quality olive oil between your palms. You want it close to body temperature. Then, using both hands, massage in clockwise circles, starting at the navel and slowly moving downward. This aligns with the natural flow of the digestive tract and also gently stimulates the vagus nerve, which plays a role not only in gut function, but in the modulation of arousal and parasympathetic balance. Spend 3 to 5 minutes here. You'll likely feel a subtle warmth in the lower pelvic region, a sign of improved blood perfusion. But don't stop there. The inner thighs, from about mid-thigh up to the groin, are another critical area. Anatomically, this region houses the femoral artery, as well as clusters of lymphatic nodes and connective fascia that influence fluid dynamics and pelvic tension. If you've spent years sedentary or under stress, these muscles can tighten and compress vascular flow to the pelvis and lower body. Take another tablespoon of warm olive oil and use long upward strokes starting from the inner knee up to the groin. Use firm, not painful pressure here. The goal is to stimulate venous return and manually encourage lymphatic drainage, which helps reduce pelvic congestion. It's common for this zone to feel tender or even ticklish at first. That sensitivity is often due to poor circulation or neurovascular tightness. Over time, as circulation improves, sensitivity normalizes. Now, the most powerful zone, the perineum, the soft tissue area located between the scrotum and the anus. Despite its relative obscurity in men's health conversations, this area is absolutely central to male performance and pelvic health. Why is that? The perineum houses the roots of the corpora cavernosa, vital erectile tissues, along with pelvic floor muscles, neural plexuses, and vital vascular junctions that influence everything from erectile reliability to prostate function. In fact, pelvic physical therapists routinely perform perineal release techniques for men suffering from erectile dysfunction and chronic pelvic pain. This isn't pseudoscience, it's rehabilitative medicine. Massage this area gently with a teaspoon of warm olive oil, using light circular strokes with your fingertips. You only need a minute or two here. Avoid heavy pressure. This is sensitive tissue we're working with, and subtle stimulation is often more effective than forceful manipulation. This practice improves microcirculation, enhances nerve responsiveness, and helps detoxify inflammatory metabolites often trapped around the prostate. Let's now move upward to a region you might not associate with sexual health, but which plays a pivotal role, the lower back. Your sacral and lumbar spine are the origin points for the pudendal and pelvic nerves that control arousal, erection, ejaculation, and orgasm reflexes. When this area is tight, inflamed, or restricted by chronic poor posture, those nerve signals can become dampened. By massaging warm olive oil around the lumbosacral region, particularly above your tailbone and the lower vertebrae, you're not just soothing back tension, you're potentially releasing impinged neural pathways that control performance and sensation. Spend 5 minutes here. Use firm, circular strokes. If you have a partner, this is an excellent area to have help. If not, a foam roller or massage ball, lightly oiled, can also assist in stimulating these tissues. Lastly, let's answer a critical question. Why do this instead of just taking a supplement? Topical oil therapy bypasses the gastrointestinal tract, which becomes less efficient with age at absorbing essential fats and nutrients. Plus, no capsule or pill can replicate the mechanical benefits of massage. The benefits to tissue mobility, circulation, myofascial release, and neurological stimulation are intrinsic to touch. No medication, no supplement can single-handedly restore circulation to compressed vessels or release tension in chronically tight pelvic musculoskeletal tissues. Oil massage does both, with no pharmaceutical side effects. This protocol isn't simply about improving intimacy. It's about reclaiming control of your body, restoring flow, literally and metaphorically, and giving yourself 20 minutes of therapeutic self-care every evening. Because when you begin to care for your body with intention and consistency, you tap into reserves of energy most men don't realize they still possess. So here's my prescription. Try this practice consistently for 30 days, 4 to 5 nights per week. You will likely see changes, not just below the belt, but in your sleep, your energy, your posture, and your confidence. This is your reminder. Your body is responsive, more than you probably realize. Sometimes all it takes is a little focused attention, and perhaps just a touch of olive oil.